All right, teams are lining up. We are seeing Melee out of, I believe, Ontario, taking on Mint again from Alberta. Yes. Melee, the fourth team on the roster teams coming out of the Ontario province. Ooh, Mint coming up, taking that shot there. It's two M team names. This is going to be fun. All right. Going in between the lineup between 23 and 9 on Mint, that is Kravitz and Washbrook. Up and over, taking out number 18 on Melee. That is Levelki. All right, play call being made. Mint coming up to the line, organizing those two shots together, and then Middle taking the shot. Absolutely great coordination from the team there. Taking it down now to just 3 players for the side of Melee. Play call being made from the center. Going a bit high, up and over. Ryan Jones making that play call. Going in between Webster and Laking. Laking managing to get out of the way, hopping over that shot made on him. All right, we see Bailey coming up now. They've got 5 balls in hand. Burden being made over to their side with just the 3 players left. Ready to take that shot, going for it. Mint getting down nice and low. Counter shot from Webster there. Managing to keep the Melee players left alive. Burden being called now for the side of Mint. They do have that player advantage. Oh, sorry, extra ball for Melee. It was hiding it for a moment there. Still 4 balls. Burden remains on the Melee side. Play call being made by Kravitz, going over towards the wing on Melee. Up and over off of Webster. Webster gets eliminated. Exchange shot from Kravitz there. Taking out Jones on Melee. Brenda Bourget getting out of the way off of that shot from the Melee player on the wing. Two players left now for Mint, going on, taking those 2 players out. Trying to take those 2 players out, but it is still a 2v2 situation. We are still in the first set of the first half right now. These teams are playing hard for it. Kravitz tries to hop up, block it, unfortunately does not connect. And that's Holowatenko who takes him out. It is just Brenner Bourget left. Goes for Holowatenko. Blocks up and over. Still staying alive, ready to take that shot at him. Just a little high on that shot from Brenner Bourget. Four balls in hand, Burden being called for him, goes after Holowatenko. Holowatenko gets down, blocks it, pops right back up, ready to take that counter, decides to reset. 2 balls in hand for each player. Ryan Kerr with a couple shots. Holowatenko follows up after Kerr throws, and that's going to be the first point on the board now for Melee. All right, play call being made now by Melee going into the second set. No eliminations made off of that opening rush. We see a block coming off of the Mint side, going back over to Melee. That's going to return that burden over to them. Coming up to the line, ready to take those shots. Mint getting down nice and low, out of the way. Burden being exchanged over to the Mint side. 4 balls in hand, making that play call, coming up, taking the shot. Oh, and that is a double tap. Going down for a knee catch, unfortunately pops off the knee pads right into the other player. Melee down to 3. Big wide shot up there. Going for Wood. Wood managing to avoid that one. Holowatenko sending one of the balls over to his teammate after he throws it off. And I believe that is on the far side wing there. I'm not able to see his number yet. Mint still 6 players on the court, down to just 2 now for Melee. Mint trying for this point. So it is Matthew Wood going for the shot on Brunner Bourget, him getting eliminated. Melee slowly working their way through the Mint lineup. Unfortunately, Wood not able to connect with those 2 throws being made on him. Just the 1 player left now for the side of Melee. Mint 5 players on the court now, just the 1 player left for the side of Melee. Taking the shot, going a little bit wide, blocks up, and Dell goes for the counter. And that is Ryan Kerr, player number 8. So I did have it wrong the first time that I referred to the other player. The mistake I will not be making again. Down to 4 players now for the side of Mint. Ooh, line call violation being made for number 25, Paradis from Mint. Ooh, it looks like that little sidewinder shot. That's going to end that one. Taking out, and that was number 9, Drew Tabernor. Not Ryan Kerr, playing for Melee. All right, another opening rush. Couple shots being made. A big catch for number 23 there. That is Joel Kravitz. We have 1:40 left on the clock now. It is a 1-1 tie. Big catch there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to connect with that one. And now we are down to just the 5 players on the side for Melee, taking on the 5 players for Mint. Webster even impressed with what happened on the Melee side as he walks past the table saying that was amazing. All right, Mint coming up ready to take those shots, getting nice and low out of the way, managing to avoid that one. Still keep the 4 players on for Melee now. Less than a minute left on the game clock. Burden being called now for the side of Melee, taking those, ready to take that shot, coming up to the line with 4 balls in hand, taking out Laking. return fire, taking out number 10, and that is Karadang for the side of Melee. A ball coming up, popping over into the nets, actually spooked me a little bit. We have a producer laughing at me right now. Nice block there. And that is Ryan Kerr. 2 players left now for each side. 4 seconds left. Throw being made, block being made, return fire, 2 shots. No hits. We are going to go into no blocking. It is the end of the first half. So we have Potvin and Kerr on the Melee side. We have Andel and Paradis on the Mint side. I'm going to reset into no blocking. Nice couple jumps there from Paradis after Andel gets eliminated. It is just Kerr left now for Melee. It is a 1v1 in no blocking. Takes a shot at Paradis. Paradis gets out of the way. Double exchange, but Kerr a little bit slower, so he does the follow-up, and that takes Paradis out in the shoulder. That's going to be the second point now on the board for Melee as they switch sides. We're going to start in on the second half very shortly. All right, and we are underway with the second half right now. We have the team switching sides. Melee is going to be on the near end of the court. Mint moves over to the other side, and it looks like 2 players eliminated right away. Another 2 players taking out 4 almost automatically off of that opening rush. It is just Brenner Bourget and Andel left. Still a full 6 players left for the Melee side. Andel blocks that one. Oh, sorry. Washbrook. Being a little bit cautious right now. Mint with that burden, throwing one up and over. Again, still just the 2 players left. Melee. It looks like there was an elimination made, actually. We are now down to 5 players for the side of Melee going after Washbrook now. Washbrook gets 2 balls in hand. Burden staying over on the side of Mint with those 4 balls. It looks like Melee coming up to take that counter. Brenner Bourget blocks. Kerr goes, sorry. Holowatenko goes down, trying to take that catch. Goes right into his hands. 4 balls now for Mint, taking the shot there from Washbrook. Washbrook blocks, comes up, takes the jump. 4 players left now for Melee. Still the 2 players left on the line, 4 balls in hand. Burden on the Mint side, going right in between the center players there. Kerr making the play call. It is Tabernor and Wood left for Melee. And that's going to take out Washbrook. It is just Brenner Bourget left now. Karen Dang left in as well for the Melee side. 4 players to 1. It looks like through the ball, confirmed. It does hit the floor, did not hit the player. Karen Dang takes another shot at him, managing to stay in. It is just Brenner Bourget left for Mint. Melee takes the shot, and the counter from Kerr takes him out. That's going to take it now up to 3-1. First set of the second half goes to Melee. And there's that whistle as they are off. Wood going in, trying to take that counter. Unfortunately, they do snipe him out as he's on the retreat there. That's going to take it down to 4 for Melee. Mint managing to keep their full lineup on the court. We do have an exchange. Hoppin' Brewers taking out Tabernor. Ooh, did not see that one coming. Unfortunately, that is going to be Washbrook eliminated again. Down to 3 players now on each side. Three balls in hand on each side now. Burden was on Mint, taking out Karen Dang, and then return fire from Kerr, taking out Brenner Bourget. It is just Webster now. Oh, Webster and Laking left. Webster getting tapped out in the shoulder off of that shot from Holowatenko. It is just Laking now left for Mint. Up against Kerr and Holowatenko. Oh, and a huge catch with 2 balls in hand from Laking. That is going to bring Hoppenbrewers back now. Going for Kerr. Kerr dodges, returns fire. Hoppenbrewer blocks. Just Kerr left for Melee now. Going for it, pops up over into the ball, right into the beard on Hoppenbrewers. So it's Laking versus Kerr right now. See if Laking can get another catch. He has 2 balls in hand. Oh, and a line violation being called on Kerr. That's going to be the point for Mint. Closing the gap, Melee still leads 3-2 with 5.5 minutes left on the game clock. And there's the whistle off that opening rush. Big shot taken from the Mint side, trying to eliminate players very quickly. Andel with a couple big throws there. Haven't seen him play in a while. Ooh, Andel almost getting tapped out in the elbow from Kerr, managing to stay alive. Full lineup still for Melee. Unfortunately, there looks like there was an elimination on the Mint side. Down to 5 players now. Melee ready for the counter as Mint comes up to the line, taking the shot. That's Paradis going out. Washbrook takes up his position in the wing. Drop shot down onto Holowatenko, but then a huge catch made by Karen Dang there, managing to bring Holowatenko back in. Down to 3 players now for Mint, 5 players for Melee. Melee comes up to the line with that burden to throw, takes the shot, goes right through, managing to block that one off. Right in the center, it is Kravitz holding the line. Washbrook managing to block that one. Burden being called now for Mint as they come up to the line to take the shots, going in between Tabernor and Wood there as they were bunching up a little bit, managing to avoid it though. Going after Washbrook, and that is a hit. Laking and Kravitz now left for Mint. Laking comes up to the line, ready to take the shot. It actually was taken by Kravitz, and that's going to eliminate Tabernor, and then return fire counter, taking out Kravitz. Just Laking now left for the side of Mint, comes up, ready to take the shot with balls. He has that burden. Kerr blocks, goes over to Holowatenko, return fire from the Melee team, and that's going to eliminate Laking. That's going to bring the lead up now 4-2, 2.5 minutes left in the second half. Ooh, down right into the toes there. Mint comes up to the line, ready to take the shot, going over Kerr. Kerr comes up to the line, ready to take that counter. Ball's being passed over to the 2 wings. We have 3 in hand. They got the player advantage. Burden being called on Mint right now. I believe they still have 5 players each. Now Burden being called. Melee needs to return fire on them. Up and over. Laking does not make that catch, goes high up in the air, stays on the court just to make sure that he is able to Four players left now for the side of Melee, going after Andel. Andel gets eliminated off of that shot on the wing. 1.5 minutes left. Nice block from Parody there. It is 3 players left now for Mint, going after Melee. Big block jump, and looks like a timeout is being called. Yeah, it looks like we have a timeout for the Mint team. All right, Melee coming up to the line now after we finish that timeout, just confirming the game clock there. Going for him. 4 players left now for Melee. Kerr saying, hey, take a minute, let's reset. We have 50 seconds left on the clock, so it was a timeout. Melee coming up to the line, ready to take that shot, going for Webster. Webster getting up nice and high, managing to avoid that hit. Ball going up into the stands. Ball retriever managing to grab that. 3 players left for Mint, going for Wood. Wood managing to dodge out of the way on that one, keeping the 4 players in now. Looks like he's going after Parody. Parody managing to dodge that shot, returning fire from Parody, sending 2 balls over. That's going to give a huge advantage to the 4 players left on the Melee side, and another ball coming in off of the nets. Webster looked like he was going to go for a catch, trying to catch both of them, going just through the hands. Looks like there was a catch made because we do have... We did have another player coming onto the line there. Webster managing to stay in. That's actually going to end the round. It was a hit on Webster. My apologies. 4 players now. Actually, I'm not too sure what happened with that. Webster still is there. I guess looked like he was going for the catch. It was no catch, but it was no hit either. As the timer ends, we go into no block. So it's Parody and Webster left for Mint. Going right into the ball retriever there, managing to get low, avoid that one, bringing another ball over for that side. Parody gets eliminated. Webster again trying to go for that catch, pops off the chest, and that is going to be the win for Melee. And Melee takes that one with 5 points. Mint with 2. All right. Coming up next on the stream, I'm just going to double check our schedule that we have. It is Surge taking on Tritons.